But that's what we ended up with. Or ended up with. In the back over focus. Then right around there in the center. Right ground that spot out. And I worked around the front again. So you see right there's that pocket. Might just do another pass over top of that. Maybe clean that out. Honestly, for not doing TIG welding for a while, I don't think that's bad. No, it's not perfect, but I think it's I'm getting back somewhere. Oh my word! I don't know if oof. Well, I want to run another pass over it, that's for sure. I'm grinding that flat spot there. You can still see those little flecks of impurities in there. Yeah, I should go. I don't want to go too deep and blast a hole through the thing. No, I don't think it's really going to go anywhere per se with the weld, but I don't want to leave something that I'm doing full of pockmarks and holes. That doesn't look good either. I know. Hopefully we won't put this much camera time into one tiny little tire iron weld, but hey, I am. You don't have to watch if you don't want. But I'd rather enjoy it. Oh, it's done. Oh, my tungsten stuck. That's done. I'm done. It doesn't look pretty at the end. I'm grabbing the paint next to the welder. I ain't. That's not my goal here. I did 3 passes of filler metal. Like one of the Togness or the base gout, then 3 passes of filler. So underneath that, it actually didn't look too bad, but I had these. Oh my word! I missed a little part down there in the back. I gotta clean that up. Missed that. But yeah, because there's that flat spot, I had to cover that up after I ground out those holes. Did a couple passes over that. And it looks like I missed this spot again. Clean up my tungsten, go back to that. Honestly, the tungsten really isn't that dirty, so you can get that in focus. Ish. Not really. That'd be cool if it kind of did. How many times I have to tap the screen for it to work? Nope. Oh well. Got a little bit of stuff on it. But it's not much at all. I should be able to finish it. One little spot off the back. Without much trouble. Now, one thing I've been trying to work on is even in class, is articulating the filler wire down through my fingers as I work. Like, so you don't have to like stop and feed more through. So either like push it down with your thumb, thumb I'm still working on, or I bop it off my helmet, like push it back through my fingers. For a while there, I did that with pens, and even I still think I do, like clicking a pen on and off, like whack it against my forehead without even thinking. It sounds wacky or weird, but before I start in there again, I gotta clean up my filler wire because that's got a little bit of soot stuff on the end of it. Remember, Scotch-Brite is your friend. It isn't going to fix all your problems. It can help prevent some of them. Fit up and cleanliness, people. And that's something I learned. Not something I just came up with. If anybody's a welder, you would already know that. Need good deep grease. Argon flow. Filler, 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 stop. Backing off the argon. Okay. That finishes that. I'm just cleaning up the flap wheel here. Oh. No, I say it finishes it, but it's still got the hole in the middle. The stuff keeps working to the surface. That's not good. Meaning I'm going to... It's right there back in the back corner of what I got covered up, but... No, I'm not going to leave that hole there. I'm going to clean it back out and do that again. I'm not going to stop until that's cleaned up. And so here we are. Gouging back out the stuff I did. See this little pocket right there. Probably from the first pass. Whenever it pulled stuff up through from me doing that togginess, I went back over it. And I had that... Or I got my tungsten messed up. It's probably part of it too. And this kind of passes up through all the layers because it's still there. Could have been really good, and now it does not bleed. I mean, you might think, well, of course nobody's really going to care that much. Just higher on, I don't use that much. I kind of care. I have to. I'm curious here. Making a big deal out of something small, perhaps. I think I got it all out. I got the last of that junk out of there. I drilled it out. Yes, I still have a hole there, but it's a clean hole. Not full of soot and garbage. I'd do another pass over top of it. Get over this. Hogging this. Let's get this cleaned out. Still got a bit of a crater there, but I'm just going to cover. At this point, okay. Maybe it's my fault for knowingly using my little grinder wheel that I've also ground steel on to clean my tungsten. Can I just crap up and sorry. Alright, good enough. I got it. Some little crater at the end because my tungsten got stuck. That's my fault. Obviously, I don't mistake that. Clean that off. Shine it up. And I'm not going to paint it. Probably. No, I'm going to stop beating myself up, okay? You know you didn't do that great of a job. Don't need to keep making excuses. Just shut up and do it. Alright, let's bring this over to the workbench to get final evaluation. There, okay. And some of those gray spots where I didn't buff out all the weld on the surface. You can see the bead from one side to the other there. Yes, it has a crater on the end. Look, it's held together. It's not going anywhere. It's welded down to the inside as well. Whoops.